my name is Karina Oliveira and I want to talk about my first bad client experience that I had quite a while ago. And before I really get into the story, I want to talk about why I want to share about my bad experience. And the case is because number one reason is that majority of the successful freelancers tend to not talk about their mistakes or bad experience they have in their journey. And that's usually the case because they tend to think that others will judge their skills and they will think that their skills are not that good or their expertise in their field are not that apt. That's why they have so many bad client experience, which I completely disagree. Your skills should not be judged on how many bad clients experience you have. Second reason is that they make you feel like freelancing is this dream world where you're going to get these amazing clients who are going to pay you a lot of money for your gig, for your service, which again, I disagree. You're not going to get all that kind of clients. You are going to get all different type of clients that are not going to pay you well, clients that cost you time and energy, clients that says, I will get back to you. Well, they don't. And we all know that. So they don't talk about the other side of freelancing and they tend to make you think freelancing is this great way to make money, your side income. Well, it is, but you need to make sure you're honest with your people who do want to venture into freelancing that there is a downside of freelancing. And I wanted to talk about my bad experience because again, I want to be as honest so that you learn from my mistakes and from my experiences so that you can anticipate for any kind of situation that are similar to mine. And let's get right into the story. And my first gig that I found was on LinkedIn. So what had happened was that while going through my connection, I happened to come across this client that was a YouTuber and I went to see his videos and his videos were not well edited, and I thought, okay, I will give him my video editing skills. Mind you that I had not done any course, already a red flag, but I did editing for my videos, so I thought that I was amazing and I was like, and I thought I was a video editor. Well, I'm clearly not, I know. But I pitched him my service to him and I told him that I can do video editing for your videos. And he was very excited and he was like, great, download any video from my YouTube and do a sample edit on it. And I was like, great. I downloaded the video, edited the heck out of it. I gave my heart and soul to it and I sent it to him and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get my money. No, he did not like my editing and I was like, oh, well, okay, because as I said, it was my first gig and I expected I was safe, I did not feel bad. But in the whole video, he liked an outro template that I added in the video and he liked the thumbnail that I sent it to him. So I was like, great. He was like, can you give me the outro template instead and give me a thumbnail, which I would be very happy to use, which he was saying at the time. And I was like, great, I will send you the outro and I'll send you the thumbnail. Thumbnail is where I created from Canva, but the outro template was a ready-made template. It's not something that I created like with my manually had to do that. No, it is an already ready-made template that I have in my laptop. So I thought, okay, I'll sell it to him. So I pitched him the price and I told him it's $27 for the outro and the thumbnail. And you might say it's a little too much for it. You might say it's a little less. Well, I told him $27. He was okay with it. I did the editing for the outro, I did the editing for the thumbnail, I sent it to him and I got my money. And the next day I remember going to the bank and taking my $27 and I was so happy. My mom and dad were so happy that, I got my first income. All happy ending, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't end there and it doesn't end well. In the evening, I get a message from him with a whole note of what kind of editing he wants. And I was like shocked because I was like, okay, this time he's very specific. And in the outro ready-made template, he wanted me to change a certain element, like the like button should be yellow, the subscribe should be subscribe, then subscribe, like very specific. And I can't edit it. I really cannot edit the template. Okay, especially for someone who's just basic, maybe someone who's an advanced can, but it's already a ready-made template, like I can show you. It's not something that I can genuinely change. It's quite difficult for me. But I did not give up. When he did send me that note, I was like, no problem, I will do it. I will just give me one day and I'll do the editing. I sat on the laptop for I don't know how many long hours, stressed and nervous, and the anxiety I had because it was my first client, my first gig, and I already can't do it. I tried putting a sticker, a yellow sticker, I tried to edit the subscribe to subscribed, and it did not work out, and that made me more nervous, and I was like, oh my god, he'll get angry on me. Well, I did all my best, but the video quality was diminishing, and the video quality was not that great, and I was like, I gave up, and I sent him a mail sending him the same outro template without any change, and the thumbnail, of course, he liked it, which he already liked. He didn't tell me much about it. I sent him an email with the same outro template back to him saying that I really cannot do this as it will only diminish the quality of the video, and I said him sorry many times, and the next few hours he sent me back an email saying, I don't like half-cooked food, give my money back. And if my clients are not happy with my work, I'm ready to give the money back. Of course, I don't want to keep any clients disappointed. I sent him that email, and that's kind of what I learned. And again, I was very nervous. It was my first client. I can't say no refunds. And I sent him the money, and that was the story of my first bad experience, first client bad experience. What you can take away from this whole experience that I had is that, number one, make sure that your skills is at least at intermediate level. Do not go like me, like an old cleaner who, when they're immature, who went in the market with not knowing the skills properly. Make sure you know the skills well, at least be an intermediate level, and go to the market selling your skills. Second is, make sure you learn your market price for that service you're going to provide, or you're going to pitch that service. What is the market value or price in the market, and how much you're going to sell it, and whatsoever. I did not do my homework on how much I want to sell my thumbnail. I did not do my homework how much I want to sell the outro. I only did for the video editing, so that was my mistake from my part. Third is, again, make sure you are very transparent about the refund part. If you want a refund, talk about it. If you're going to allow refund, if you don't want to allow a refund, make sure you are very clear to it to your client. Fourth, again, is about the revision. Be clear about your revision, especially if it's a very creative service like content writing and video editing and many other that skills that has a lot of creativity in it. Revision tend to be a lot, but you need to be very clear that how many revision you want to give. 1 revision, 2 revision. For this client, I gave maybe 3 or 4 revision after him paying, which I feel is ridiculous for that amount of money. $27 and 4 revision, that's too much. And so this was my mistake. I did not go well prepared, and I learned from my mistake, and I wanted to share so that you anticipate such situation that I've been through, so that you learn and don't make that kind of mistake. I hope that this was something you learned. Some are quite an obvious mistake that you guys might already know. Some might be something new. But I have to share it. It's an experience that I've been through, and I want to share it because I'm not guilty or embarrassed by it, because as I said, I've been honest throughout the experience. Anyway, this is my story, and I hope you learned something from it. Other than that, guys, like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to create more videos like this.